diligence, he's not going to do anything like this again. They're making their bet that he's been scared straight by all of the controversy, by everything that's happened. This isn't about them believing his lie as assessed by Judge Robinson. She's the one who concluded he was not being truthful when he categorically denied any and all wrongdoing. All they care about is he going to get himself into another jackpot with us? And they believe he's not. And they also go into this knowing there's going to be a suspension, knowing there's going to be some short-term pain, knowing that some people are going to be saying bad things about the Browns. But again, I don't think they banked on what they're about to get.
Exactly.
I don't think they banked on that.
No, that's where I don't think they did either. And it's an awkward situation. It's an awkward situation, and again, I know Deshaun Watson, made his bed here and all that too, but I look at videos and all that too. He's not even the same person. He's not. He's lost his charisma. This thing is hanging over him. I'm just, when he used to sign autographs like that, and again, maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm overthinking it, but he wouldn't be engaged.
You view him differently.
He would. He'd be engaging with the fans. He'd be smiling and doing all that. This was like, I'll sign it. It's like he's not even comfortable in his own skin right now, and I do feel bad for him that way. I do, and I understand that he did this to himself, but I don't know. That's just what kind of it looks like to me on the outside looking in. Like, here's the clip again. If Deshaun Watson was doing this 3 years at the Houston Texans camp, his face wouldn't be this serious and like that. And again, I know I'm just drawing conclusions and talking here, but that's just the way I feel. This is a guy that usually, look on the bottom of the screen, is like that when you would see him signing autographs. The smile, and it's Deshaun Watson, the $1 million smile, and he's charismatic as well. And he's lost that because it's just – He's in a dark place, I'm sure, with the constant scrutiny and everybody all over him all the time.
This underscores the importance for every professional athlete. And the better you are, the more in demand that you would be by other advisors, because there's a temptation. If you have people who are giving you advice, if you don't like what they're telling you, you just find somebody else, and you keep looking until you find somebody who's telling you what you want to hear. It's critical to have someone in your inner circle who can come to you in critical moments, like the one that happened behind the scenes quietly when Tony Busby first made an informal attempt to try to resolve the claims that eventually were made in court by Ashley Solis. They wanted to do it all discreetly. They wanted to do it quietly. Busby addressed this last week. She didn't want to open herself up to the criticism and the death threats and everything else that goes along with how dare you make claims like this against our quarterback kind of stuff. He needed someone who could sit him down. The moment they became aware, it's not circle the wagons and deny, and just fire back, but sit down and really look at this. Do we have a problem here? What has gone on here? Deshaun, look, this isn't going to work. That's not your play. You talk it through. I almost think of like having a Michael Clayton around, one of my favorite all-time movies. You need to have Michael Clayton, one of the early scenes in the movie. He's talking to a guy who hit somebody with his expensive car and drove away, hit a jogger and drove away. And the guy's throwing out all this crap to try to wiggle out of it. And, you need somebody in the room. You need the Michael Clayton in the room that's going to say, that isn't going to work. That's not going to work. It's not going to work, Deshaun. It's not going to work. And we said this last week. If he just would have faced the music, taken his reckoning, told the truth, sought forgiveness, shown true remorse, which he has yet to show. He's only shown remorse to those who have been inconvenienced by having to deal with his crap. He hasn't shown remorse to his victims, as Judge Robinson found them to be. If he would have been told in no uncertain terms, you must do this for your own good. Here's what happens if you don't. Here's a glimpse of your life. This is the ghost of football future, Deshaun. I'm going to take you on a little trip of what your life's going to be like over the next year and a half if you don't admit to this and seek reckoning and forgiveness and make your penance now. He needed somebody to... Now, look, ideally he would have done it himself, but my point is sometimes you need someone to protect you from yourself who can tell you those difficult truths and get you to act on them. And he clearly didn't have someone like that around him.
No, definitely didn't. And agree with you there. They dropped the ball. His camp, himself, yes. Let this drag on. And, public opinion has become more of like public statement. And we think we know who you are now. instead of like, oh, you're right. Oh man, gosh, that young guy made some mistakes, had some sexual fetishes, blah blah blah. He feels bad for it. He understands he did wrong. And you're right. I think the world would have moved on. I do. We forgive and forget pretty easily in this country. So I don't think you're wrong in that aspect, but that's long gone now.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.